I'm Caleb Brooks with the AHSAA Radio Network. I'm at Prattville High School, joined by Anna Reed, who is named our Larry Puckett Chevrolet River Region Athlete of the Week. So first of all, Anna, congratulations on winning the award. And you've got a little sling on your arm. Tell us a little bit about what happened to you.
So in the first half of the AllStar game, I actually got slide tackled and landed on my arm wrong. But I had to play through it, of course. But yeah, couldn't really move my arm, but had to work through it.
And so you ended up playing throughout the whole AllStar game with a messed up arm.
Yeah, I didn't really know what happened. It was really weird, but I was like, I just won't tell anyone. I don't want to be subbed out or anything. So.
Well, that shows a lot of toughness to be able to get through that game with the injury that you had, first of all, congratulations on making the All-Star team as well.
Yes, sir.
That's a big deal. It's a big accomplishment to have that opportunity. What was it like last week being there and being a part of All-Star Week?
So it was I was really nervous because I'm representing Prattville High School, and it was a big responsibility, and I was super flattered to get the opportunity. But I was also really nervous. I wanted to represent our school really well, and it ended up being a lot of fun. It was really a good way to show my skill and represent Prattville. And I also met so many great people and great coaches, and it was just a really great opportunity.
I was out there when you guys kind of got to be with the Boys and Girls Club and do that thing that day, and I thought that was a really cool thing. What was that experience like to kind of, have the opportunity to make an impact on some kids, and, if at least one or two end up liking soccer from that, it's a good day.
Yeah, so we got to work with some kids, I think they were about 10, and got to show them how we work on the field and what soccer's really like, and a bit showing how fun it is rather than how nerve-wracking and stuff like that, and show them the fun side of it.
Do you feel like being a part of that event, competing the way that you got to compete against some of the best in the state will then now benefit you as a soccer player?
Oh, totally. It was such a high-skill game, and being surrounded by a bunch of the best players in Alabama, it was just a great opportunity. It really helped me improve and work with people I could be playing against in college.
You also got to score a goal last week, and that's a big deal as well, to be in an All-Star game, to be with some of the best in the state, and then be able to score a goal. And were you hurt at that time, or was that before you got hurt?
No, that was actually, I think the goal was 3 minutes into the game.
Okay.
So, but we were working on corner kicks. That was our main thing. In practice, we were we got to score off of a corner kick, and first corner kick, it was perfect service from the girl who served the ball, and it was just really great setup, and we scored the goal 3 minutes in, and we're wow, we actually have a chance to win this game. We got to step it up. This is our chance.
And, y'all ended up playing a good game. You won, 3-1?
Yes.
Yeah, 3-1 in that game. And, being out there on the field, being in that moment, what was that like to because not everybody in the state gets that experience. Yeah. So just being underneath the lights, out there in an All-Star event, just what was that like for you?
It was great. So many fans. It was crazy. People from all over Alabama, even outside of Alabama, came to watch. And so we were kind of not really encouraged because South hasn't won in, I think, 9 years. The record's 15-3 now. And so we were we have to win this. We are ready. South is going to win this year. And after that first goal, we were we got this.
Yeah, obviously it's just fun to go out there and play in an All-Star game, but, it's competitive as well. And so, to win the All-Star game, what was that feeling like? To be able to share that with people that you just really got to know that week?
Yeah, actually, after the game, we were all in a huddle just screaming. We were so happy. We were I'm sure there's a video somewhere. It was crazy. We were so excited. We were we deserved this. We just everyone on the team, we were all so close. We got to do a bunch of fun activities with each other. We were so happy we won.
For anybody else that maybe next year or in future years gets to compete in that event, what would be a message that you would have to them on how to handle being there at All-Star Week and the certain things that you appreciated the most about it?
Yeah, so I'm kind of a shyer person, and when I got there, I usually don't hang out with friends, but when I was there, the entire team, we were just always together, in someone's dorm, hanging out, and I honestly made some great friends there. Get out of your shell, talk to the teammates. It's just so fun, like meeting people like with that skill.
Oh yeah, and I mean, to be around different people, to kind of see what it's like, to see what kids from different schools are like. I mean, how fun is that to kind of see what that's like?
It's so much fun, like so different, like all these girls, like not people you meet like just in Prattville, like they're super cool and I love them.
So, speaking of Prattville, y'all season last year, you had a pretty good year. And, how did you feel about what y'all did as a team and then what you did personally as well?
So this season, I kind of was a turning point for me because I decided that I really want to play in college and I need to step it up and go the extra mile. And so our season, it was a lot of fun. Got to play with some great girls and under a great coach. And we just had a really good season, really worked together. I think it was one of my favorite seasons, honestly. We have a lot of people leaving this year, so it was one of our last seasons with them. So it was a lot of fun to grow. I've been with these girls throughout all of high school, and it was just great experience being able to spend it with them.
You mentioned that it was kind of a turning point because you've made the decision that you want to play in college. What are some of the things that you're doing now to make it to where you can play in college?
Yeah, so I'm reaching out to a lot of coaches. I'm putting in the extra work. Everyone can go to practice without the intention of going the extra mile and going to college. So I just have to work on my own, practice on my own, and change my mentality of the game. Every minute counts and could be a turning point for me.
So, you mentioned that y'all are going to be losing a good bit from last year's team. What are going to be the challenges going into this coming year?
So I think this year I'm actually going to be one of the only upperclassmen, and then the rest are going to be JVs. So I really want to show JV and the younger underclassmen really what it means. It's still a lot of fun. It's a game. It's meant to have fun. It's not all business. To enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Use it to make a bunch of friends and have a great experience.
Yeah, and so, as one of the only upperclassmen, are you going to put some pressure on yourself to be a leader of this group next year?
So I think our coach is actually pregnant right now, so she'll be leaving for maternity leave, and so I'll have to step up and really push the girls. I'll be running workouts, so I'll just have to be the one that it's going to push them. And I'll definitely have to change my mentality, really work the hardest, and show them how hard they should work.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is you said that you're a shy person, and so now to kind of have to step into this role, you are going to kind of have to come out of your shell. And are you kind of looking forward to that and seeing if you can grow as a leader this year?
It should be. I think that's really important, is opening up, and I think I really have recently, and doing this interview, not something I would usually do. But yeah, I really want to be a good mentor, really show them how to play and how to have the good mentality to really work hard.
Well, Anna, I would shake your hand, but you got the sling on. Yeah, we'll go left-handed. But look, congratulations on making an All-Star team. Congratulations on being named the Athlete of the Week and scoring a goal in the All-Star game. It's a big deal. We look forward to seeing what you guys are able to do next year. The leader that you can become for this team, and what you guys are able to accomplish.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.